Don't you know, girl, I am the one for you.
Hey Google, what's the temperature right now?
My name is Bella Thorne, and this is the story of the time I found out I have dyslexia.
Queensland right now is 14 degrees.
Guys, make sure you go ahead and buy the merch. My merch store will be working again either tomorrow or the next day. Definitely by the end of this week, I can promise you that. Just as long as some people cooperate with me, otherwise some people are going to get fired. Just make sure to get yours as soon as the merch store goes back up. Just putting that thought in your head. Great fabric, great print, and it's very cheap, and I have a 4.5 star rating if you don't believe me. Anyway guys, thank you. Bye. You gotta get that hydration, man. Hey everyone, it is me Saskia and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're wondering why I'm in a blanket and the reason why my bed isn't made and the reason why I'm still in my pajamas is because I got up an hour ago. Yes, an hour ago, and it is 5:30 p.m. I have been going into hibernation and it is really not good for me. But whatever. Now I'm quickly going to explain to you why my merch store is not working, and it's not that long of a story, but it's quite a long story to write out on my community page, so I'm just going to explain now what's going on. Obviously I cannot use names, and obviously I cannot show screenshots just because I have nothing against this person. They made a mistake. But just for now, there are some people who have completely destroyed my trust in this whole thing, but of course I cannot show, oh for God's sake, my hair, but obviously I cannot show screenshots in this video because that would really go against everything, and yeah, so pretty much, if you're wondering why I have a hairbrush in my hand, because my friend keeps not working with me. So yeah, so pretty much I went onto my merch store a couple of days ago just to check on everything, and it said that it cannot be reached, or the link has been changed, or just etc, just like stuff like that. And I thought to myself, what the hell? So my sister is a massive part of my merch store. She obviously, since I'm a teenager and I cannot afford a lot of things, she helps me pay for it, and obviously she is kind of like my manager in all of it. So yeah, so I rang up my sister and I said, hey, I don't know what's going on, etc, because my sister is a very, very successful businesswoman, and same with her fiance, and they run a very, very successful business together. Obviously I cannot name what business because that would give away everything, that would give away their numbers, and I cannot put her business up in the public, because obviously I know all of you constantly ring her, and yeah. So pretty much, obviously my website is attached to all of her websites. So obviously she has a lot of websites because she runs a business with her fiance that again is highly successful, and she and her fiance have all these websites, and on this like one, we're going to call it bubble, that have loads of different bubbles attached to it, that is the connection. So in this one main source bubble has all of their websites attached to it, including mine. So mine is attached to theirs, and mine wasn't working, but all of their other websites are working. So I rang up my sister and I was like, hey, like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on with my website, it's not working. And I started freaking out because I could not lose a lot of money, and obviously my merch store sells a lot and I cannot, yeah. So I obviously freaked out, and I called, anyway, we ended up being on the phone till 1 a.m. to like 3 a.m, calling this guy who obviously runs the big bubble, and he owns the big bubble because that is his company. He makes websites for people, And yeah, so obviously rung him up. I was texting him all before we rung him up, and he was saying, oh, you haven't paid. But we went onto the big bubble, and my sister had paid for everything. And my sister actually isn't stupid because she's dealt with stuff like this before. And anyway, so they ended up arguing. My sister still hasn't told me what has happened, because she's busy at the moment, but apparently he messed up. It is going to get resolved very soon. So yeah, you guys are just wondering why it's not working, and that's my reason why. I cannot give you too many details, but that is all I can give you for now. Thank you so much for watching this very short video. Unfortunately, I'm not filming a massive video because I feel really, really under the weather, and I'm really cold. It is really cold. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Stay happy, stay safe, and stay quiet, and I will see you on Wednesday with another video. Bye!